I was buried alive in my car by a mudslide. To avoid suffocating, I grabbed a screwdriver and stabbed at the shattered glass on the roof. But in the next second, mud and water gushed through the hole. I hurried to plug it with tissues. Fortunately, the mud stopped falling, but the air grew thinner and thinner. I suddenly thought of the steel tubes in the seat, so I dismantled the seat, pulled out the steel tubes inside, sealed the top with a bottle cap, then pushed the tube upward toward the roof, hoping fresh air would flow in and prevent me from being suffocated alive. I pushed with all my strength. At first it went smoothly. 3 tubes pierced through the mud above, but when I pushed the 4th one, no matter how hard I tried, it didn't move at all. Instead of breaking through, it sliced a deep cut into my palm. The sharp pain made me clutch my hand. Fear and despair swallowed me whole. I was terrified I would really die here. My husband and another woman had lured me under a mudslide. They left me drugged and unconscious. I had been buried alive here for 3 days and nights. I never imagined that the murder was planned by the man I trusted most. Meanwhile, he was holding a press conference, preparing to take over my company, unaware he would soon pay the price. My assistant stepped out of the crowd. He questioned them, why they were unharmed, and why only I had disappeared. He suggested taking employees and rescue teams up the mountain to find me. My husband immediately started acting pitiful. He took out a pen pretending he would kill himself to apologize. The woman rushed to stop him, wiping tears and covering for him. But my assistant ignored them, insisting they must find my body to confirm whether I was truly dead. I didn't know how long had passed before I finally woke up. I tried opening the car window, but there was nothing but mud outside. Then the glass of the sunroof began to crack. Mud water started seeping in through the gaps. I bit off tape and sealed the cracks, then snapped the umbrella and used the handle to brace the sunroof. After a desperate struggle, the sunroof finally held. But before I could breathe, I realized the danger was far from over. I pounded the windows calling for help, but no one answered. In terror, I drank my last bit of water. Then I remembered my phone, but there was no signal at all. I didn't know how deep I was buried. At that moment I understood. Everything was my husband and that woman's plot. But I refused to die like this. I still had elderly parents to care for. I had to survive, but I knew I couldn't last long that way. So I grabbed the empty bottle to fill with mud water. Halfway full, I began feeling dizzy. I slapped myself several times, forcing myself to stay awake. Then I tore open a sanitary pad, wrapped it with a sock and a rubber band, used my eyebrow razor to cut another bottle in half, and pieced together a simple water filter. The mud water dripped slowly through the cotton, still cloudy, but far cleaner than before. After so long trapped inside the car, the air was almost gone, but I had to get out. For revenge. And for my life. I drank the board with all my strength.